So this is problem number 9 on page 53. It's another one of those questions that are really designed to just stretch your general reasoning ability. Okay, because committed to disagreeing on which of the following is an LSAT category. I haven't really seen this on the critical reasoning portion of the GMAT. It might be on the reading comprehension, but it's just a great way to test your general reasoning ability and have some fun with this one again. Have some fun, okay? So let's look at this one and see what we know. Basically, again, I've taught this type of question quite a bit on the LSAT side. Basically, what you're looking for is for one or the other of them to have no opinion. Okay, generally, if one or the other has no opinion, that's when you eliminate the answer choice. Sometimes they actually agree with each other. But generally, one or the other is going to have no opinion, and that's the way that you can get rid of the answer choice. So let's see what the treasure hunter has to say. In general, archaeological artifacts found on public property cannot legally be privately owned, but according to centuries-old maritime law, people who risk their lives attempting to rescue a ship in peril are permitted to keep whatever cargo they can salvage. Under this rule, the treasure hunters are clearly entitled to keep the cargo from ancient shipwrecks that they risk their lives to save from oblivion. To save from oblivion, right? Wow. Interesting way for the treasure hunter to bring that around. Okay, to say who risk their lives attempting to rescue a ship in peril. Okay, I think a shipwreck is far from in peril. It was in peril decades or centuries ago. It's not in peril right now. Archaeologists, not so. These shipwrecks have stabilized over the centuries they have lain underwater. The only danger they are in is from greedy treasure hunters who destroy archaeological evidence in their hurry to loot saleable artifacts. Okay, and the archaeologist is exactly right. One of the things that the National Park Service and others who are in charge of these wrecks, they actually do have to worry. Some of these wrecks have human remains, and they're considered grave sites. And the divers do actually desecrate the graves, and they do steal things. So I got to tell you, if we're looking for who's in the right on this one, like factually, that's the archaeologist, okay? But let's see what they disagree on. Let's see if we can answer this question to see what they disagree on. So we want to know, A, do they disagree on what constitutes an archaeological artifact? I don't think certainly I don't think the archaeologist gives us a direct opinion as to what's an artifact. They just say loot saleable artifacts. Neither one of them, I think, gives you a definition of an artifact, so that's out. Again, no opinion means it's out. Okay, B. In what sense, if any, an ancient shipwreck can be said to be in peril? Well, I think that just about gets it, doesn't it? So the treasure hunter says, hey, we're going to rescue the ship in peril from oblivion, as in rescue it from being, you know, lost to time or something, right? Obviously, it's not lost if the treasure hunter can get down there. And the archaeologist says, no, 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 the shipwrecks have stabilized and they are in no danger. So B really looks like it's going to be our answer here. C, whether treasure hunters risk their lives. You know who has no opinion about that? Is the archaeologist has no opinion about that. That's what the red means, no opinion. The archaeologist doesn't say whether or not they risk their lives. He only says the ship is not in peril. D, whether maritime law can ever be applied. The archaeologist doesn't say that maritime law can't be applied. It just says that, you know, the definition is wrong here. It's not in peril. And E, whether antique shipwrecks in public waters can properly be said to be on public property. And again, I don't think that even the treasure hunter says, it says found on public property, cannot legally be privately owned. So I think the treasure hunter agrees that it's private property. And the treasure hunter probably has no opinion. B is definitely the right answer. We're trying to figure out if the ancient shipwreck is actually in peril or not. So again, just a fun question, number 9, for you to really work on there. If you got that one, that's great. If you ever see one of those again, you'll know exactly what to do. Look for the one, look for somebody to have no opinion and cross out that answer.